All right, I packed up the tent, and I'm on this detour, this Creeper Trail detour. It's all part of the old AT here, and I got another 4 miles of this. The rest of the thru hiker bunch that I was with, I left them behind. They all stopped at the shelter back there, and they had a tent camp. And I'm a hammock camper, so I can find places. So I went on for another mile or two. Went to find me another campsite. And I got up, break of day, packed up, and I'm gone. Feeling good. I take my time, and I go at a slow pace. I think some of these other hikers, they just have anxiety. They've never distance hiked before, and they just, that's why you get a bunch of them off the trail. They got these overuse injuries. They try to hike real fast all day to get to camp so they can rest and talk and all that stuff. And I think the whole thing's a long haul, just get out here, get a good slow pace and hike all day. That's what we can enjoy it. That's my motto. And let's look here. And this road, come to look at it, it's not traveled too much. There was one other vehicle last night right before it got dark come down through here, but that was it. Other than that, it's all right. Yeah, it's going to be a good day, it looks like. Yeah, we're on it. All right, we're going to cross this road and we're going to go up into the Mount Rogers, climb up into the Mount Rogers recreational area, I think. And we'll run into we're not too far from getting back to AT proper. And that's going to bring us to the mile 497. And the more important thing, it makes it a continuous footpath from Georgia to Maine. You got some so-called thru hikers out here, and they're just shuttling it. They're just yellow blazing. They're just shuttling around it, which it's not a thru hike if you do that. But the ATC says you can shuttle around it. But see, these are the same people, that nonprofit, the same people that said that if you hike during COVID, when you're supposed to be outside, it's when you should be outside, and then your hike doesn't count. So, all right, here we go. Got a couple cars here at the trailhead. That white truck right there is what I saw last night. Both them vehicles went by. So these are vehicles that actually drove by. All right, let's. I think we're fixing to have to climb. Wilderness max, group size maximum of 10. Well, I'm just by myself, so I'll be all right. Appalachian Trail in 4 miles. Good deal. That's what it says. Let's go. It just means another 3 miles to another hour or so of climbing, at least. And up we go. Hello in there, hello in there. Hello in there? Hello in there. Okay. I just heard a tree knock. Wasn't a woodpecker either. Hear that? What was that? It's like something taking a hollow stick, hitting it on the side of a tree. That's what Bigfoot does. I guess it's not going to sound back. Wonder if I can knock and see if it'll knock back. Hear it? See if it answers. Yeah, it ain't gonna answer. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, climbing, climbing, climbing. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Yeah, there's one rocky trail. Yeah, shouldn't be far from where the AT up here. Mount Rogers, top of this ridge is where. Should be less than a half mile climbing. There's a saying, an old saying, that if you get lost on the Appalachian Trail, just look for the rocks. Water. Then I gotta climb back up the mountain. These Grayson Highlands are pretty nice, but it's cold up here. I just checked my weather app and finally got a signal. And it's like 57 degrees down there, down below, down there in the low area, the low country. Up here, it's, ain't no telling what it is, but it's cold. I got my jacket on now, and that wind is cold. All right. The gate keeps the horses in. Alright, we're in the Grayson Highland horse areas. Yeah. We just climbed over that. I guess we're gonna climb over that up there now. Hello in there. Hello in there, bear. No, maybe not. Alright. That's what Grayson Highlands is for. It's got a wild pony herd up here. And they stay on some island or something in the wintertime down off South Carolina or someplace. And they bring them up here in the summer. But it's packed full of day hikers today. Because what? Today is Saturday. There's a ton of day hikers that probably go down that road and they hike up here. So it's so much for that. I'll take some pictures though, but there's a ton of day hikers. A new board with new paint. How quaint. This trail ain't nothing but rocks. Rocks, rocks, and rocks, and more rocks. And more rocks. And what a sloppy blaze. Somebody made a sloppy blaze, but at least I know it's the right way. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. The paint was running. Alright, there's the gate. That's got one of them fancy things. Well, fancy for me. Water down there, I can hear it. If the bridge breaks, then you grab the cable. All right. Afraid your brakes, you grab the cable. I don't know. I'm not grabbing that cable. There's a wild pony fence coming out of that Grayson Heights Park. Alright. Ponies can't get through here. And I just about can't with my pack. Shit. Damn it. I'm going to take my pack off. No, I got through. A pretty tight squeeze though. Rocky Road. I guess this must be the backup fence. Alright. I made it. It's been a long day hiking. I'm tired. I'm set up. Camp here. I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna cook and eat. Get my water, and I'm gonna brush my teeth and go to bed. Grayson Heights is done. Another day in the mountains.